What's going on, y'all? Arel Moodie here, and I want to give you what I genuinely believe is one of the single most powerful marketing strategies that you can use as a professional speaker to book speaking engagements as a Talkadot user. You're part of the unicorn family. I'm going to give you the strategy. This is the same strategy that I've used over and over and over again in lots of different niches. I've spoken in the student space, in the corporate space, in the nonprofit space, in the education space, in the grant space, in the Department of Education space, in the workforce space, in the lots of different spaces. And I've just literally used this exact same strategy. So I'm going to share you exactly how to do it. If you want to book more speaking engagements and you are a Talkadot user, you're going to want to watch every single moment of this video, because I promise you this short video will be worth a calendar full of speaking engagements to you. So let's break down how the land and expand strategy works, okay? So the first thing that you want to do is land your first speaking engagement to a group, okay? So this is the Michigan Society of Association Executives. So I was their closing speaker. I used Talkadot. I got a lot of feedback. Now, I want to find people who are similar to this group. Now, there's a whole strategy on conferences so you can impact people. And remember, the whole goal is to find people that you can do a positive impact with. I love these people. They're incredible human beings. They service lots of incredible people. I want to put myself in a position to impact them. I just want to show you how to do it strategically. So now I got this data, I got this great experience. I now can go to the Washington Society of Association Executives. Okay, so that's me right there on their homepage for the WSAE. I speak there. I got my data from Michigan. I got my data from Washington. And guess where I can move to? The Florida Society of Association Executives. I get to share my reports. Okay, I get my Talkadot reports. I got my testimonials, I got my leads, I'm getting speaking engagements from every one of these groups as well. But I'm also going deep within this one niche. I land one and I expand. And then you know what else I got coming up? The Georgia Society of Association Executives. That's coming up in May, depending upon when you watch this, right? So what happens is you land one, and when you have a report that looks like this, I want you to see this, right? So this is an example of the report that I did for the Florida Society of Association Executives, right? They can see from people who are just like them how valuable the talk is, how many people want to hear me speak again, how engaging, interactive, and relevant my presentation is. They can see, you know, wonderful testimonials of what people are saying about me. They can click here and see all of these wonderful testimonials. So what's so powerful about Talkadot is that when you share a report like this with a group that is exactly similar to another group, what they say to themselves is, if you did well for them, you'll do well for us. This is important. Instead of just like randomly reaching out to this group or that group or this group, you can be a little bit more intentional. I like to go deep in a particular niche. I've done this like in the Gear Up market when I was in the youth space, right? I still do stuff with Gear Up. I love them, right? You do one Gear Up, you get a Talkadot report, you show actual data and feedback. Gear Up is a youth program. And then you go to another Gear Up and you give them the data. And then you just keep following this process. Land and expand, land and expand, land and expand, okay? Now, let's show you exactly how to do that. So if you are a Talkadot Pro user, you've got this spreadsheet right here. We put together a list of all of these incredible groups. I love this group because this is an association of associations. They impact so many people. So I love speaking there. So we have this put together, scrub the internet, put it together just for you because we love you, right? So let's show you how you might actually reach out to a group like this, just for illustrative purposes, okay? So the first thing that I like to do is find, right? And I've got my options here, right? So I'll put in one and put in FSAE call for speakers. That's kind of the phrase to get on the radar to know, how do these folks book speakers, right? So you do a call for speakers, call for presenters, something like that. And I'm going on this page to look for a few things. The first thing is I want to see, you know, what they got going on, who's on it. So the first thing is they have a speaker interest form. Okay, so that's really cool. I'm going to click on that link and it's going to take me to this page right here. I'm going to just fill it out. That's really what I'm doing. And you know, this section right here where it says anything else you'd like to include, I'm going to put links to my other events that are just like this one in this particular use case. The other thing that I can do is find people to contact, right? So on this page, there's, the contact information is right here. So I know who to reach out to. So it's real simple, real easy. If you don't know who to reach out to, there's a really cool plugin called Hunter.io. It's a free Google Chrome plugin. It scrapes a website and it presents to you the email addresses of the people that it finds on the website. It has their name, their phone number, their title right there. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So if I want to do this for an association, I can. If I want to do this for a business, I can. If I want to do this for a credit union, I can. If I want to do this for a financial planner, I can. If I want to do this for, fill in the blank, college, I can. For a high school program, I can. I can follow this exact same format. And that's the key. I have spent a lot of time finding one niche and going really, really deep in it. I land one and I expand. Now, Talkadot makes this easier than ever to do. Now, every time you speak, we're also going to capture leads for you. So you'll have everyone in the audience who could potentially book you in a wonderful organized file for you in our system, right? So all you got to do is click on the My Leads section right here, and then you'll see everyone who wants to book you to speak. What you can also do with your reports is share your report links with similar clients, and this will help people feel confident that they can book you to speak. So all you've got to do is do a little bit of effort of reaching out to people and sending them an email, letting them know you've had a great success with a group similar to theirs. You'd like to create the exact same results for their group, and just repeat that process and watch what magic shows up. Okay. A lot of times too, when you land and expand, people start knowing about you and they start referring you to people. And when you've got data to back up that referral, it becomes easier for an echo chamber that's really good, like a positive echo chamber, to show up for you where people talk about you, refer you to speak, which is really, really great. So I hope that this video is literally worth a calendar full of speaking engagements. It's a very specific strategy. It's a very, very specific game. If you're a Talkadot user, which you are because you're watching this video, and if you're not for some reason and you're watching this video, get a Talkadot account. It's free. Start using this right now. You can obviously upgrade to our pro account if you're doing a good job and speaking a bunch. But if you're not speaking a bunch or you just want to try this out, jump into the free account. Get yourself Talkadot. You can go to talkadot.com. That's our website. You go to our website, check it out. The website might look different by the time you look at this, but the key is use Talkadot, get the data, land and expand, and build your speaking business in the way that you know it deserves to be built. Okay? Hope this video was helpful. I'll see you on the next one. And remember, if you want to talk a lot, get yourself some Talkadot.